leadership is easy when everything's running smooth and everybody's getting along and everyone's in a good mood and sales are up and leadership's easy because everyone thinks you're amazing. What about when chaos hits? What about when it gets hard? That's when real command presence is tested. And as a leader, you are the thermostat, not the thermometer. It's not your job to tell everyone what the temperature is. It's your job to tell everyone what the temperature is supposed to be. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Own the Exit, the podcast where we don't just talk about success, we own it. I'm Caleb Edwards. I am the managing partner at OKIQ Investments and co-founder of Multiplier University. And today we're diving into a game changer for leaders, for entrepreneurs, and for anyone who's looking to move from being just another face in the crowd to becoming an undeniable force. And I'm talking about command presence. You either have it or you don't. But if you don't, guess what? You can build it. Command presence is not about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being the one that everyone turns to when things get real. It's the way you carry yourself, it's the way you lead, and the way you make people feel like they're in the hands of someone who knows where they're going and what they're doing. Today, I want to break down the 5 pillars that create unshakable command presence. First things first, it's all about vision. Do you know who you want to be? Do you have a crystal clear vision of where you're going? And let's take it a step further. Does your team know? Does your family know? Do the people that you lead know? Because if the people following you have no idea what they're building toward, then you don't have a vision, you have chaos. Great leaders don't just think big, they communicate their vision in a way that makes other people feel it. If you want command presence, you can't be foggy on direction and vision. People don't follow uncertainty, they follow conviction. So the first key pillar of building command presence is vision. The second is integrity. I'm going to be straight with you. People can smell fakeness and fraudulence from a mile away. So if you're out there and you're preaching discipline, but you can't even keep a promise to yourself, then you're done. If you're coaching your team on execution, but you're not out there actually executing, they see that. The golden rule of leadership is don't ask people to do things that you aren't doing yourself. Do what you say. Don't say what you won't do. I'm going to say that again. Do what you say and just don't say what you won't do. If you want people to follow you, they have to believe in you. And belief isn't built on words, it's built on alignment. When people see your integrity, I replaced in my personal life, and I've shared this before, but I replaced the word discipline with integrity because discipline has 3 connotations. When you think about being disciplined, it has 3 connotations. Number 1, it has a negative connotation. It's all outcome based, right? And so I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to do the hard thing, but I guess if I do it, then I'll get the outcome. And then it has a neutral connotation. It's not innately virtuous to go to the gym or not go to the gym or do the thing, follow the diet or not follow the diet, or do the thing or not do the thing. It's not innately virtuous. It's neutral, but if I do it, I'll get an outcome. And then it's positive. Well, it's like, hey, if I do that, though, I'll get the outcome. And so then your follow through, when you're thinking strictly about being a disciplined person, your follow through is all anchored in and based on whatever your mood is. And that's why so many will set goals and actually not follow through because they're thinking of it as they have a lack of discipline. When you pivot it and start thinking about it from like you actually have a lack of integrity, if you don't follow through with the things that you say you're going to do, and you start thinking of it as not what outcome do I want to get, because that's where discipline comes from, is it's outcome based. When you start thinking about what kind of person am I? What kind of person do I want to be? If I said I was going to follow that diet plan and I didn't, then I'm a liar and people shouldn't trust me. If I said I was going to go to the gym X number of amounts a week and I was going to do all of this to get fit and get in shape, and I don't actually follow through with that, then it's not a lack of discipline. It's that you're a liar and you don't have integrity because you're not following through and doing the things that you actually say you're going to do. That's why say what you do what you say and just don't say the things that you're not willing to do. Okay. Now, that's integrity. So we got vision, pillar number 1, integrity, pillar number 2. Number 3 is competence. Charisma, it's cute. It's important to be likable, but charisma without competence is a liability. You know who else is likable? Puppies. Okay, puppies are likable, but I'm not going to go into battle with a golden retriever, right? Competence means having the skill set to not just react to problems, but to see them before they happen and have a plan in place. You don't need to know everything. You don't have to always be the smartest person in the room, but if you don't develop skills, real valuable strategic skills, then you'll never carry command presence. And guess what? The people you lead will never trust you to take them anywhere meaningful. Competence, cultivating skills, being able to identify and solve problems before they happen, it's absolutely critical. You can be the most charismatic, likable person there is, but if you don't actually know how to get stuff done, people are not going to follow and trust you for the long term. Pillar number 4, composure. This one is so important. Leadership is easy when everything's running smooth and everybody's getting along and everyone's in a good mood and sales are up and leadership's easy because everyone thinks you're amazing. But what about when chaos hits? What about when it gets hard? That's when real command presence is tested. And as a leader, you are the thermostat, not the thermometer. It's not your job to tell everyone what the temperature is. It's your job to tell everyone what the temperature is supposed to be. You set the temperature for your organization. You set the temperature for your family. You set the temperature for those that you've been given leadership and influence over. Your people will lose their cool. They will at some point cave under pressure. They will lose their crap, okay? And that is normal. But if you break under that pressure, then they'll shatter. Your job in a storm as a leader is to bring peace. Command presence isn't just about being bold, it's about being steady, a steady hand. The people around you need to know that no matter what happens, you are a rock. Pillar number 5 is communication. Finally, I would say this is maybe the most important one, and it's communication, because you can have all the vision, you can have all the integrity, you can have all the competence, and you can have all the composure in the world, but if you can't communicate that effectively, then you'll lose the room and you'll lose your people. See, the best leaders are not just smart, they can translate complex ideas into simple and actionable clarity. And it's not just what you say, though. It's how you say it, your tone, your body language, your energy, all of it matters in communicating and setting a tone where you have command presence, you bring peace, you bring calm, you bring confidence, and people actually want to follow you. People don't just follow words, they follow conviction, they follow confidence, they follow certainty, and certainty is felt. If you can master communication, you can lead anyone, anywhere. So here's the challenge. Where are you the weakest? Is it vision? Is it integrity? Is it competence? Is it composure? Is it communication? Which one needs the most work for you? Command presence isn't having a title. Just because you're a CEO doesn't mean you have command presence. Just because you're a business owner doesn't mean you have command presence. Just because you're a father or a husband definitely doesn't mean that you have command presence. Now, it's not about forcing authority, but it's about owning who you are so that when you walk into a room, people know you mean business. Own your vision, own your integrity, own your competence, own your composure, own your communication, and own your exit. I'll see you on the next episode.